Yeah.
We go into the cave.
Come with us, Dorn. You'll be safe.
Venturers stuff. Do we have
Of
a
course.
lantern?
Yeah. Well, I mean, James is a torch.
Sweet!
Okay, so you position the rope so that it is above this hidden cave. It's hidden because the rocks kind of go over it,
got a
and the
bear in a
cave is
cave.
hidden under it, so it's very hard to see from above. But since you
think the
have
bear
climbed
can
below,
I
you
don't
can look
think
up and
Z
see that
can
there is a
come.
cave there.
He can
Unless-
guard, though.
See a cliff climbing bear.
I'm going to tell the bear to guard us
Okay.
That's a good idea.
while we're out there.
I feel like this happened to the animal companion last time we played Dungeons.
I know.
Also.
No,
What?
no. I had him
That's
go
what.
attack
That's what
us.
animal
Should we take a
animal
moment to
companions
switch
are
it?
for.
No.
They're just
My
meat
phone is.
shields.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can do a timer on mine.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Mine's too
you set
old.
up the rope to climb down into the cliff, into the cave. How many people wish to go into the cave?
I'm going.
I'm going.
I will go.
Okay.
I wanna
How are we gonna get the bear?
No,
The
the
bear
bear's
is going to
guarding
turn
us.
Z will
Bear is
guard
guarding
at the
it.
top.
Okay.
Yeah.
If there's
That's
one,
fair.
if there's one thing that, besides bats, bears would know caves.
Bears beats.
Battle circle.
Okay, so you are
Can't climb the cliff,
down
though.
and you enter into a cave. As soon as you enter it, your eyes adjust and you can see in the farther distance a small glow of a light coming from the ceiling.
Does it look like firelight or sunlight?
It's a little bit far to. You have to like walk in to discern what the little light is.
Can I see it? I can't see it at all with a torch or anything.
No, of course not.
I'll walk
Yeah.
in closer.
I loosen my axe.
So you walk in closer and you see that along the ceiling of the cave is a vine grows. It just grows along the ceiling, and from the vine, a bulb appears from one of the flowers, and inside of it, you see a couple of light bugs buzzing around, providing light. As you look deeper in, you see every 5 feet or so another bulb with more little light bugs.
I'd be sure to keep the torch away from it.
Mm-hmm.
Can we tell if that was grown there on purpose, like made that way?
Or
Or if it
unnatural.
was...
I
Doesn't-
mean, it's a
doesn't seem-
natural vine, but it's a vine that you've never seen before.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah, the vines.
yeah, the vines, they look natural because they're vines, but they're a type of vine that you've never seen before. You've never seen a vine that has bulbs grow out of them that house fireflies.
In a cave.
In a cave as that, too, yeah.
Okay. Keep
Do-
going down the cave.
Yeah, these bulbs continue down all the way, right? Like there's light coming out.
So
Okay,
there's a moderate amount of light.
in that case, I just put out the torch.
Okay. So do you continue along the cavern?
Yeah.
Okay, so the cavern kind of winds down. You can see kind of spread around, and there's many different paths. But there looks to be one main path that which you can follow, that which has the vine.
Okay.
Eventually, though, you start to hear a rustle from behind you.
Are we following the paths of the vines?
Yeah,
Okay.
I imagine so.
Is it my bear? Did he just get Nancy up?
When you immediately turn around, you see a hand of a skeleton reach out, and many more are starting to reach out and pull themselves out of the ground.
Ah!
In mere moments,
Skellies!
there are about 5 skeletons in the path behind you, carrying many different various blades. The interesting thing about these skeletons is that throughout their entire body is this vine holding onto the different bones. And you can see within the center of the chest, held by some vines, is a bottle of green glowing liquid. They're
Ooh.
all staring at you, and they're starting to rush you. What do you do?
Okay. I'm gonna roll to the side and summon my burning brand.
Okay.
Roll plus con. So 5, 6, 7. So I get to pick one of these tags. I'm gonna remove the dangerous tag.
Okay.
So I summon it into being. It's like a, like I hold it with a handle here, and then it's a flame blade that goes up like this. Because it's touch.
Okay. Who was in the back?
That would not be me.
Not me.
Well, let's see. These are from behind us, though.
Yep.
I walked in holding the torch, so I would be in front.
You'd be in front, which is now the back.
No. Well, yeah, the front is
Yeah,
not
when
the
we
back.
turn
They're coming at us
Yeah.
from both sides, right?
No, just behind.
No,
Oh,
they,
okay.
they came from behind us. So I would assume that Wallow was first, followed by...
But do you mean
Kaize.
the back
I
is
was-
in relation to how we originally entered the cave, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was probably in the back because I'm taking notes the whole time for my ballot.
Okay, so they're all reaching out towards you, and it looks like the vines are reaching out as well as the bones. What do
Okay.
you do?
I am going to strum my mandolin.
Perfect.
And also
Okay.
back up.
Okay.
Also back up
so
very quickly.
Defy danger dex.
Alright. I've got no bonus, and that's a 7.
Okay, so you manage to stumble back, but you trip on a rock. So now you are falling backwards. So you could dodge out of the way, but you'll be on your backside.
That is fine.
That is fine. Okay.
Yep,
you
I
are
will
on
let
your
somebody who's better at fighting
backside.
handle.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
So they're near, right?
Mhm.
So okay. So you're saying it's a skeleton, and they've got the vines, and then in the center is the thing.
Yep.
I'm gonna throw one of my daggers and aim for the green center.
Okay, that's going to be a -1 to try and hit the
Wait, do you not have called shot or?
call shot as a ranger thing.
Oh, okay.
So,
So -1. That's a 9.
Okay, so that is a volley. So you either move to a shot placing you in danger, you have to take what you can get, -1d6 damage, or you take several shots, reducing your ammo by 1.
I'll take the several shots.
Okay, so it takes more than one shot to do it.
So you're like frantically throwing
Well,
these things
I
as you're
have-
like backing up.
I have
like,
3 throwing daggers, so
Okay. So
Can I
that
get
means
it-
it takes
can
2.
okay.
Go ahead and roll your damage, which is a,
I mean,
it's a
that's not
D8.
it. Yeah. 5.
Okay, so you deal 6 damage to the skeleton, and you manage to crack the orb or the potion bottle
Mm.
of green liquid. Some of it starts to drip onto the ground, and from the ground you can see a vine begin to grow immediately as soon as it touches the ground.
You guys.
Do we add strength to melee attacks?
Yep.
Damage.
Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right.
Ember, they're approaching you, and they're standing above Joachim. What do you plan to do?
oh, okay. I'm gonna shoot them. Well, I have a question
just go
though.
around?
Yes.
For
There's no
command,
initiative,
which is
so
work
you kind of
with your
feel the flow.
animal. Oh,
Okay.
I have to. He has to be there.
You can try to command him.
Think
Yell really
cinematically.
loudly.
I know. Someone interferes. with
Well,
you
A
as its
stands
instincts to the
there.
wall.
Somewhat terrified, Kaize steps
hold
forward.
On. A, what are you gonna do?
I think I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
shoot. I'm gonna try and disconnect the vines from the skeleton because
With a-
they're coming from their feet, correct?
The
Are
vine
they-
is suffused throughout their entire body. It's as if they are being held together by the vines.
Okay.
It's like a puppet on a string.
I'm.
It's not from up or down.
No, I know, but
There
like
is a separate vine coming from the bottle
oh,
that's going out from
I
the
see,
bottle and
okay.
going through their bones.
Yeah, that-
Oh.
now-
It's not like
When
a vine from the wall
when I
that's
broke-
like controlling the bones.
When I broke the glass bottle, it basically spilled out onto the floor.
yeah, and grew
And
more
the
just
vine
kept
vines.
grew.
growing.
Did the vine do anything when it grew? Did it like try to
It
get
just,
you?
it just, well, okay. So it
Did it
didn't
just
look like a
grow?
vine. It just looked like something grew out. I should be more specific.
Oh,
Not
okay.
that vine particular. But
Something like a plant
a
or
plant grew up from the where it's dropping.
Oh, okay, but it didn't like tie into any other skeletons or anything.
No.
Interesting. Did that skeleton crumble after the bottle was broken?
No, but it's looking weaker now that it doesn't have as much juice.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna try to shoot the vials out of the skeleton.
Okay, so you can do the one. That's a called shot.
Okay. Oh, okay. So when you attack a defenseless or surprised enemy, no.
Not defenseless or surprised.
So there we go.
All right, so it's just gonna be a volley.
Okay. Is that dexterity? Yep.
Yep, add dex.
Called
So I
shot
have
doesn't
2.
point to specific locations.
It is, but it has to be someone that's like not expecting it.
9, 11.
11. Okay, so it's you got a clear shot. Deal your damage, which is a D8.
Just one. Oh, D8. So
Yep.
this one.
Yep.
3.
Okay, so you did a 3, but you shot so well, you managed to hit the vial completely.
Mm-hmm.
It shatters. Was this the one that was damaged by Will? Or a separate one?
A separate one.
It shatters completely. You can see that the vine begin to shrivel up as its source of energy is gone, and the skeleton falls down to the ground.
Perfect.
A skeleton has managed to reach you. God, what's your character's name?
Kaize.
Kaize. I should have known that. It reaches out towards you, and again, just like it reached towards Dan, Joquin, the vines are reaching towards you as well.
I shout, "Come meet your gods!" And then take a swing at the chest area,
Okay.
aiming for the vial
That's
with my
hack and slash.
All right. That is an 11.
Okay, sweet. You got a clear hit. You can be hit by yourself to add plus 1d6 damage.
You can get in the way of the person's attack to
Um,
take more damage. Yeah.
Or
I
you
will.
can do it.
Kai's will just do the regular.
Okay, roll your
attack.
damage.
It is D10. That's a 5.
Okay, you manage to swing, and then the in response, the vines seem to branch out from its set chest to protect the vial from your axe, and you hit it and you smash some of the ribs and the vines, but they seem to protect the vulnerable bottle of stuff. What is Sly doing this entire time?
So
Oops.
So
Hold on, what's up?
is what are you waiting for instead of your action?
What is that?
That is when you cry out a challenge to your enemies. Roll plus con. On a 10+, they treat you as the most obvious threat to be dealt with and ignore your companions. Take
Yeah,
a
so
plus
don't
2
think of it
damage
as
ongoing.
actions. Was that your
Yes.
intent when you were trying to swing your axe?
Yes.
Okay, by swinging your axe, it sounded like you wanted to do a hack
That's
and
all right.
slash.
Yeah, I didn't
You
know.
can't do hack and
I didn't
slash
know whether you
and
could do
the
both.
other
Okay,
one.
so that's
Yeah, yeah.
fine. He was just going for
So,
a hack and slash
can?
at that point.
what I would like to do is
What's the starting
who
move,
has
so?
a weapon. You know, he's got a weapon, obviously.
Oh wait, no, you threw your daggers. I should have James do something. You
Oh,
had
okay.
your brand out this whole
Yeah.
time.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
so I'm gonna leap over Joaquin's collapsed form
Yeah.
and go and slash at the nearest one with the flaming brand. Just like,
Okay.
Yeah, get him, Wallow.
burn.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to
No,
gotta
it's fine.
spread out the action.
You told me to do it. I was
7,
prepared for something.
8 plus intelligence.
Okay, so that's a hack and slash, I believe. So you swing out, and damn it, did I just lose my spot?
Does it deal any more damage to these things because they're vines and this is
Yes,
fire?
so you get plus 1 damage.
Okay, cool. Interesting. Yeah, because it's fiery.
So go ahead and roll
Okay.
your damage. Trying to find the response.
So 4
to it.
plus 1 for intelligence with the move, so that's 5 plus 1 more for flame, so 6 total. That sound correct?
Okay. Yeah, 6 total. And then it
I like my
swings
sound effects.
back at you. Well, it doesn't really swing back at you. It kind of reaches out towards you, and the vines begin. It grabs your arm, and the vines begin to wrap around your arm. You lose your left arm's mobility.
Okay.
Quick, set it on fire.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yes, please cover me in vines.
Joaquin, torch. Damn it! What's your name, James?
Wallow.
Wallow is above you,
Torch.
protecting you, but an arm of another one is reaching out towards you.
I'm going to scooch and sort of try and crawl my way backwards and get behind the main fight, and then strum my mandolin and use the power of the ancient legends to inspire my comrades to greater glory. And in particular, Wallow, because even though you and I have sort of some bit of animosity, I know you to be truly a great fighter, which is sort of why I give you so much gruff.
Okay.
So I just try to really evoke the power of the flames and the the wonder that can inspire in people.
So as he plays, I just kind of tilt my head back and go, passion.
So that is arcane art.
That's what I'm going for.
Okay.
So, choose an ally and an effect. The effect is going to be 1d4 forward to damage.
Okay.
So I roll that first, I believe.
As you do this, my flaming brand goes and starts turning blue.
And then you gotta roll 2d6.
Mm-hmm. There's a 5.
Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
Looks like it just doesn't work.
Well, that means
Oh,
a
complicated.
GM
move.
Ooh.
which is you try and do your music,
You're out
but
of tune.
unfortunately, you forgot about the reaching vines.
Oh no!
And so the vines reach towards your throats, and then start to spread about your whole body, and you start to feel like your body is not yours anymore,
Oh no.
as the vines curve around your entire body. They dig into your flesh and they start moving your arms for you, swinging at Sly.
Swinging at me.
Yeah.
He was pointing to me and then
Okay, so I threw my daggers, so I don't have my daggers right
Do I-
now, right?
do I roll?
guessing?
finished it with that.
No.
Have I
can
noticed
get
from previous severings if the vines continue to be able to
the
control when
bear
they're
to
disconnected from the
dig
main
to us
source?
and attack the same target? But I'm wondering
Mm.
if
You
someone
can't-
had
you
to
can't
choose
tell from
to
that.
add
Okay.
instinct.
So,
that
okay.
would be more of an instinct.
So here's my
thing.
question.
Yep.
So I threw my
you gotta get the
daggers.
bear to
Yep.
come.
Yeah, one dagger left.
I have one dagger
No,
left.
I've got fight monsters
Um,
and guard. So we could
Yeah, wasn't
say
he guarding us?
He was
Yeah.
guarding the entrance, right?
I
Yeah.
was guarding,
Oh,
but
yeah,
is
up
he
on the
down in?
cliff.
Is he? Did he manage to get into the cliff?
he's not. But I could
Oh.
probably. He has a lot of instinct. He has 2 instincts, so,
So-
I might
so
be
his
able to call
instincts
him
might be-
to me.
Overpower.
A is in trouble.
Wait, hold on. Peter.
Bear senses tingling.
Yeah.
So he has the vine
And I
completely
can
gone within him, or is there
command
a
him
portion?
to
Of,
come.
There's parts that are
Okay.
within him, like it's more of dug into his flesh at his more like the
I can
joints.
command him
really.
to fight monsters
to,
with
like,
him
get
and
more
add
control
his
over his
instincts
body.
or his ferocity.
I move to.
Although your body is like
Kaize.
out of your control, you don't feel the pain of it. It actually feels rather invigorating.
Do I have to defend?
all just
Wait,
sensations.
hold on.
Is it a familiar feeling?
Do I have to move
Actually.
Do I have to defend against him quick? Oh,
He
fuck. Jesus.
It's familiar.
Hey.
Okay,
Do I have to defend against him quick, or can I make a move elsewhere?
you can do something else. Yeah.
I'm gonna run over to Kaize,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna take out my Serpent's Tears, and I'm gonna say, "This is my contribution," and then I pour Serpent's Tears on his whatever weapon you
My
choose.
battle axe.
Yeah, his battle axe.
Sure. Okay.
And basically now for his battle axe, he gets 2 chances. He rolls 2 times, and whichever is the highest, the better result. That's the one you get. So.
Okay, so you
Wow.
did, however, run away from the. I don't want to say you were swinging your mandolin. The fist,
I've got a short sword.
the short sword that was in Joaquin's hand. So you will be taking 4 damage, 3, because of your armor.
Okay.
Okay, this is chaos around you. Joaquin is being suffused with vines. It looks like it's starting to try to do that to Wallow. What do you do?
Mhm. So I can command my bear to come fight monsters with me, I believe.
Okay.
And I could either do, and someone interferes with you, add instincts, or in someone and you attack the same target, add its ferocity to your damage. Oh, wait, someone interferes with your add instincts to my roll, so I can add in their instincts to
Okay.
whatever. I
So
roll.
some's trying to interfere with you.
Yeah.
No
which
one's
is
trying
what
to.
the skeletons are doing.
Okay. All right. I
'Cause
suppose.
they're being bothersome.
Okay. What do you
In
want
my
to do?
opinion, I don't know. Call the bear to help me
You
get
want to see if
him.
you can call the bear? Okay.
Yeah.
Quick bear call.
He could probably dig to us pretty easily.
How do you call the bear?
I have a whistle. A
Okay.
really high pitched.
Oh, I thought you were gonna roar like a bear.
Just let out a giant roar.
This tiny little. Are you human or elf? Yeah, you're a
I'm
human.
human.
This. Just
guys
a
have
giant
to
bear
eat.
roar.
Okay, so it's probably
Kai's is
going
like,
to. Okay, so you
"Ugh."
do your whistle,
Yeah.
and then it's going to take a while
Okay.
because you've traveled a bit. And I don't know if the bear would your bear climb down the cliffside to try and get to
No,
you?
he'd dig.
You would dig.
Yeah, it's a cliff. We're farther in. He would just dig for us. It's like really easy for
What?
bears. Yeah.
How do you think
He's
Okay,
a he's
alright.
a northeastern digging.
Alright.
bear. Come on.
how do you think bears get around?
Is he?
How would he climb
Wait,
down the cliff and go through? Rather
But
than
I feel
just
like
dig
that's
for
more
us
likely
and
than
go this way.
digging, because the cliff is like down, and you have to dig through like solid rock.
Don't
Yeah,
underestimate
probably a
power
layer of
bear.
rock.
Oh, okay.
You know what?
Maybe he could
Bears
just
climb
dig
trees though, so he'd probably just like
It's like
swing
the
himself
backwards
down.
of-
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna
Okay.
swing himself
We'll
down
see.
the cliff.
We'll see what
Perfect.
happens. We'll see
Bear
what
comes
happens.
to us either way.
Something
Summon bear, you know. 5 seconds.
Something's
Just
happening.
teleports.
Okay, Wallow, your arm is
Perfect. Use the
being
claw.
covered by vines. It looks like they're
The
itching
bear.
towards your body.
Oh, so I'm gonna go fools, and I contort the flame brand to burn away at them.
Okay, your flame brand reaches out towards the vines, but the vines are pushing back.
What do you like?
More-
They're resisting being burned?
Yeah, they're growing faster than you're burning.
Oh.
That's impossible.
Wow.
Fire! Like they don't catch on fire?
They are catching fire, but they're growing faster than they're
Just like
being burned. Your eyes look towards the vial, and you see the vial is disappearing quickly.
Oh, then I'll lunge at the vial and hit it.
Okay, that's a hack and slash.
All right. Yep. It's gonna be 7, 8.
Okay, so roll damage.
6, 7, 8 damage.
Okay, so that is enough damage to break to burn away the vines that are coming out to protect it, and then the vial actually drops down with a little bit of the liquid left, and the skeleton falls down with it.
Do the vines stop wiggling when the vial falls down?
You broke you did fire.
Sever the connection.
You
Yeah.
severed the connection around it, and
Just checking to see if I had to crush the bottle. All right, I shake them
the
off
bottle's there, which is a little bit left. Like say a sip.
then. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Don't forget.
Okay, Joaquin, you are being controlled by vines.
Wait.
Cool.
You just swung
we-
at
Did we go-
Sly. What are you gonna do?
No.
Oh
Did you
yeah,
do
that's
your-
right.
He has
No.
I should probably give you a swing. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Combat in Dungeon World is a little crazy in that I just have it go as whatever.
Okay.
It's supposed
Yeah.
to be like action
So-
oriented, do whatever makes sense. And so there's poison on your blade. You're you're trading blows.
Sly has
uh,
managed to crawl over and pop this vial open. He took a slash for me, and Kaize just looks at him and he nods, and then he turns towards his friend who is ways are confusing, but he can always trust on to have his back, and he goes for the vines that are going in. I'm trying to
Do it for
sever
the
the
vine.
vines that are digging into his
hack and
skin.
slash, please.
All right, so I get to roll twice.
I do it for
Fire.
fire.
How long does that last? Does it say?
So because it
It's-
was put on the blade, not the person, it'll be for this one hit.
Okay. If it goes, oh,
If you poison someone with it, they'd have it throughout the whole body. But as soon as you hit someone with it,
But wouldn't the thing be poisoned at the contact that he makes?
yeah, it's more.
so is it that
doesn't- it
one
doesn't say anything
thing
about
that
it
gets
going-
poisoned, and then
Wait, hold
when
on.
I
everybody
would think-
attacks that?
I would think that at the moment he contacts
Oh, this is
it
touch. Never mind. As soon as
Yeah,
you
it's
touch them, okay, you
Yeah.
get the 2 hits, and then whoever hits them again
Okay.
will take the 2.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's why I'm going for the vines instead of the vial. Because
Okay.
I'm trying to hit something that will actually get poisoned instead of a vial of liquid. Okay. First attack roll is
Nice.
a 12.
Okay,
Second
yeah.
attack roll is less. I'll
Okay.
take my
You
first roll.
Squarely hit the vines.
Oh, okay. Why do you get advantage on that?
because I gave him advantage.
Poison.
Yeah,
With the
so,
poison,
roll
yes.
damage.
All right.
Serpents.
And I would like to take a hit in order to roll plus, is it 1d6 plus 1d6?
Okay.
I'd like to expose myself.
Upon escaping
Whoa.
your current foe, you take 4 damage.
Exposes.
Okay, so do I add my strength to a damage roll?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so that is 11 points of damage.
Okay, you squarely hit the vines that are coming from the skeleton and puppeteering young Joachim. Or not young, Joachim. and you
Joaquin?
hit him.
You can be
You
young
hit
if you
it
want.
so
Old,
hard,
old
and the
or young
vial-
Joaquin.
And the vial had been nearly emptied from the growing into Joachim, that the skeleton falls to the ground, unable to support the vines anymore. The vines throughout your body, Joachim, begin to dry up and shrivel with age.
Is it almost a little disappointing?
I guess, yeah.
Did I feel the vines like digging into my
They
flesh?
never made it to digging into your flesh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did
they were
do it?
attempting to. They
But-
did dig into his.
So he's
Okay.
human and you're
human.
Human.
human. Okay.
It's
But-
more of a time thing.
We need to
Okay.
get, we need
Okay,
to get you
take
checked
4
out, buddy.
Yeah.
hits, 4
You
points.
could have a VTD,
VTD.
vine transmitted disease.
Okay. All right.
No, I thought you meant like VD, which would be Vine disease.
Vine
or
disease.
Venereal disease.
Venereal disease.
VVD.
The vines dig into Kaize's side a little bit, and after he's done slashing, he looks down and he nods. He is quite happy that he is
From
sustained.
behind you all, you hear a
gotta write this
big
down.
rumbling as a bear comes barreling towards you all.